Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. How are you today? It is Tuesday today, I think. And it definitely is morning because it's only 9:30. So I've been up at the gym. It's going to be another stinky hot day today. Leather bag lady weather report. It's supposed to rain, thunderstorm, but the sun's trying to come out. I don't know. I kind of wanted to take off to the beach today. But I wanted to maybe go to some of my old favorites, Long Point and Nickel Beach and Port Colborne, but I don't know. Those are kind of an hour or so away, and I don't want to do all that driving, and it's going to end up raining. So anyway, just a quickie today. I'm going to show in a little bit more detail the bag that I kind of gave you a sneak peek on yesterday. I've had a couple of subscribers ask if it's for sale, and it is now listed. So, there you go. So here is the bag in question. Now, I am going to put it back together again. Now, all right, so the bag itself is just a black leather kind of, I don't want to call this drawstring because it's really not a drawstring, but it's just these loops and these great rolled handles. Now, they don't separate or anything like that. It's a great shoulder length, and it's just a funky, funky bag. So it has a nice gusset, so you're going to be able to put your stuff in there and it's going to stand up nicely. And then kind of the wow factor happens with this belt buckle thing. Now, it is quite loose at the moment. I have stuffed it in order to take my pictures. And just for your information, it will sit a lot nicer when you have stuff in it. My recommendation would be to put a fair bit of stuff in it just to fill it out so that it's not hanging loose like this. Because I do feel that if it's too loose, it will have a tendency to open up on you. To be honest, if it was me, I'd stick a little bit of double-sided tape or something in there just to help it out a little bit. I carry a lot of stuff in my bags, which kind of fills it at the bottom, but not necessarily at the top. So this overhang helps it stay in place, but then you can't really see it very well. So to be honest, if it was me, I would, like I said, put a little something there to help it stay together. And then I would tuck this in and just use it like that. Yeah, see there, it's come apart. It will affect the magnet closure inside if you do it that way. But this is such a cool accent that I want that to be seen. Mind you, the hint of it is kind of cool as well. So the brand is Paris Handbags, New York. Did a little bit of research. Can't find out a whole heck of a lot. There are some other bags. All listed as vintage. So one zippered compartment here, and the rest is just kind of that kind of grainy nylon interior. But not gonna have too many bags like this hanging around. It's a real conversation piece for sure. I mean, you could even leave it hanging open if you want. But as I said, a little bit of double-sided sticky tape, just, maybe here and here, and that this buckle will not get loose enough that it will open. And again, once you've got stuff in the bag, it doesn't open up, but when it's empty, it does. So that's the bag of the day today. Really, really cool. I've got some great bags, and I'm so tempted to show you a bunch of them, but I'm not going to, because as we discussed yesterday, I have a really strong feeling that things might not be as rosy as we would like them to be. Listening to our Ontario health professionals, and just again, being in the gym in the mornings and having access to CNN, the numbers in the States are insane. And here we are, Canada, opening up the borders to, I don't know, controversial, but here we are. So the reason for bringing that up is that I'm going to hang on to as many of my vintage bags as I can. And God forbid we get shut down, I still have lots to list, because the algorithm really does promote sellers who are listing on a regular basis. And I'm running out of space, people. I'm running out of space. So anyway, so I hope you're having a great rest of the day. Nothing really going on for me other than really wanting to run away to the falls. But I can't, because I want to go to the gym. And I'm really committed to that, because as I've just said, who knows how long I'm going to have access to that, because though that will be one of the first things to shut down. I don't think everything is going to shut down again. But I do think personal services and the gyms will. Unfortunately, that's just my own personal opinion. That's just how I feel. So anyway, I'm sorry to hear that Vintage Coach Collector is in hospital. I had another subscriber help me out with my Coach bag from yesterday, and she feels that Vintage Coach Collector might be in the hospital. So if you are, and you do get to watch this, speedy recovery. I hope everything's okay. And is it TDC Detective, I think, was the lady or the person who responded, and actually told me that the Costa Rican made Coach bags are actually better quality than the USA. So, you know, I did some research, and what the information I got was that Costa Rica was in the middle between China and US. So who knows? It's a beautiful bag, and she said the name of it is a Janice bag, I think. So thank you to my subscribers for filling in the gaps where I either screw up or just don't know. So I appreciate that. I really, really do. And have a great rest of the day, everybody. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.